The Normal and Rare Festival is coming tomorrow.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
There's a few things we need to talk about. First things first, this event is going to be awesome. I have a good feeling a lot of people will enjoy it. And the best part is, all the decks are so accessible to make, so even if you make a deck that you don't like, guess what? It was cheap and now you can make a new one. Not a big deal. But honestly, let's just get it right the first time. Let's get into this spicy number known as metalfoes. Metalfoes is an extremely powerful archetype in this event, specifically because most of the cards aren't hit. Most of the cards are normal or rarity, and it will play essentially how metalfoes plays. There are some cards that we won't be able to do, like the fusion spell. Their best fusion spell is a super rare, so we won't be able to use that. But guess what? We have Parametalfoes fusion, and we also have the quick play full metalfoes fusion, which should get us up and running. Now, I've been messing with a ton of different lists, and honestly, this one feels the most polished, and that's my personal opinion on this because there is a second archetype that we're going to talk about. But first things first, this is honestly such a fucking fun deck. Like, we are running 2 Cosmo cards in the deck, which is the Cosmo Dark Lady and the Cosmo Forerunner, because Cosmo Dark Lady is so good at negating and shutting down Megalith. So if you're able to get this card out, it helps. It's so good against shutting them down. So, long story short, Cosmo Dark Lady is your go-to card against Megalith. We are also running Bawababoon.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
We are also running Bawababoon for obvious reasons. This card is extremely good with metalfoes in general. Since metalfoes likes to pop face-up cards to search the deck for metalfoes spell and trap cards, Bawababoon is the best target for this effect, since it will allow us to go into a link 2 very easily, such as Cross Sheep, or it'll let us go into our level 3 Xyz monster Grampulse, which gives us kind of like an MST effect, except it's not a quick. This deck, honestly, extremely easy to pick up and pilot, so people who are relatively new to the game, it's a perfect deck to get into for this festival to grind out your points and not sit there all day fiddling with your thumbs figuring out what deck I should play. Play Metalfoe, collect your points quick, and get your gems. So this second variation of the deck, I think, is really strong. It's using the True Draco package alongside Metalfoes, and it looks a bit like this. Both variations, I guarantee, are going to be the top of the meta. They're going to be very strong. I honestly don't know what's going to be able to really compete against this. I had a thought that maybe Megalith will, but they ended up hitting Megalith in the ban list. For this particular list, though, this True Draco list, I actually was able to get this list from a YouTuber named Lithium 2300. Check him out if you haven't. He actually has a top 5 video as well, and after watching his video, I wanted to at least include this variation as well in my video, since I was doing a metalfoes list as well. So with that all out of the way, I hope you guys kill it and let me know how this deck does for you.
Can't beat my, no they can't beat my Brooklyn Rage.